Hey, welcome to another Comedy Spot live show. My name is Brian. I am here to run the technical things. I'm going to bring on Alex in just a second. It's his show. You're watching Bad Flick Show. He's going to explain to you how the show works. I'm going to tell you thank you. I want to tell everybody thank you for supporting the Comedy Spot, either through Patreon or through Facebook, or maybe you made a one-time donation. We just want to say thank you for supporting the Comedy Spot, especially right now when everything is upside down. So thank you for being here. We have a great show. I don't want to take any time up front. I want to go straight to the creator of the show and the host of the show, Alex Shoemaker. So I'm going to bring him up right now. Here he is. There you go.
Ooh, hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in this week to the Bad Flick Show. If you haven't seen it before, I'm going to pull not the best, they're the worst, clips from the worst movies. And then I'm going to have my comedian friends go and comment and joke about it. Some may say it's torture. I call it the Bad Flick Show. So we're going to have some fun tonight, some awful clips for sure. But I wanted to get our guests out here. This week we have Betsaida, LeBron, Allie, Berta, and Hillary Niblock.
There we go.
Hey. So exciting. Well, let's jump into this first clip here.
Are you ready to do this already? I'm excited.
I'm excited. Yeah, look, if you got valuables, things you don't want to mess with, make sure you lock them up, or else you're gonna get a visit from Zat. This is a clip from the movie Zat.
What is it called?
Zat. Z-A-A-T.
Okay, here we go.
We've all been there. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, bars closed. And,
Jenna said the same thing. So much walking.
Seems like a lot of build-up.
Yeah.
Oh, they got a tummy ache.
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought he was gonna go like raid a home.
Oh no, it's not over yet.
My favorite way to open something is slapping it.
You know you're watching a Bad Flick Show clip when most of it is standing around doing nothing.
just some great storytelling for sure.
Yeah, great.
Oh, please drink that.
Yes.
In his
Yes.
nose. Oh,
Yes.
please, that's
Oh,
That's
there's
not where I thought the mouth would be.
me neither.
see?
Lightweight.
That's just gratuitous. That's just...
What's the storyline?
It's that. What else do you need to know?
I think it was pretty obvious, Allie.
I,
You're right.
A drunk seahorse head monster walks to pharmacy looking for a tonic, gets it, trips, has a good time, leaves.
Lives happy ever after. That's how it works.
Yeah.
So it's just like a Friday night.
Yeah.
Sure.
I was definitely empathetic with this monster at the beginning. But then they just started trashing the pharmacy, and I was like, that wasn't necessary.
That was not necessary at all. Lorraine says that's what happens when you get into the NyQuil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so distracted at the beginning because it was like, my friends tell me I have shaky hands, like I'm not the person who takes photos, and I felt like the camera was doing this. Like, they were like walking alongside or something.
When it's low budget, you don't have those like those rigs that keep everything balanced. So it's just a guy, just Chuck. It's just Chuck with a camera.
Yeah.
Steadiest hands in the West here. Yeah.
Can I just talk about how why are monsters always portrayed as lumbering and clumsy? There has to be just a smooth ass monster out there who just glides, right?
You would think,
I feel like it has to be.
If they're advanced enough to get to Earth, you think that they'd be able to at least walk in a straight line without lumbering or anything.
Sure.
By the way,
will.
Sorry, go ahead, Hillary.
I was just going to say, I think that there was a very underrated part of that clip when he first got to the pharmacy before he entered the building. I liked that he checked out the pile of cardboard boxes in case there was something good that someone threw away.
Yes.
Because I would do that. I was like, good eye, man.
And then I have to wonder, was that the monster as an actor's choice or the director's choice so that they could stay on the sign that said drugs long enough for an establishing shot, which is what I think happened, which, good on that actor to make a moment of it.
Pamela, I think she has a valid reason. They have 80-pound heads, and the atmosphere is, there's not as much gravity on other planets, so that makes sense. That makes sense.
Check it out.
Allie, what assignments on the wall are we giving to our kids tomorrow?
So I stapled it to my wall, just thinking I was in my classroom. So it's the bell schedule, and I didn't want to take it down and have to staple it back up.
Got it.
Yeah.
Let us know when we have to. Let us know when it's passing period.
Okay, will do.
Oh man.
Perfect. Well, before we get to the next clip, wanted to get to know the guests a little bit more here with a little question of the week. This week's question is, in your opinion, who do you think is the most overrated movie actor? Hillary, we'll go with you first.
Oh, God, you go first. Well, I have very poor taste in movies, talent, all of that. And so I basically just went off of who I think is doing something that, pretty much anyone could do. And people are going to totally disagree with me and rip me apart. But I really think that Johnny Depp is, a little bit overrated because a lot of his movies, he's just a drunk person. That's his pirate. And, drunk is, a really just, a cheap trick,
Right.
Mm-hmm. He
So-
probably could have played Zat if he wanted to. It's in his range. Allie, what about you?
Really?
Sorry. Hillary, do you have someone else?
Oh, just going to say he's just drunk. It's just drunk. It's not pirate.
Perfect. Allie, what about you?
I like thinking of drunk Willy Wonka. But anyway, I would say for me, and I don't know how controversial this one is, but I'm going to go Tom Cruise.
Oh.
Same line of he plays the same character. We get it. You want to save the world and do your own stunts. I like drunk actor more than saving the world.
We're waiting for Mike LaRosa's comment right now. Is that?
Yeah.
That's what he's on standby here.
He's watching too, so
no.
it's gonna happen.
Is he a big Cruise fan? I didn't know.
Oh my, yes.
I didn't know either.
Well, you're about to know, Allie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Here we go. Allie, come on, what the hell?
It's truth, Mike.
That's so funny.
Betsaida, what about you?
So I'm going to go along with this theme of choosing male actors who are overrated. I'm going to go with George Clooney.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I think George Clooney, because in the same vein, like, he kind of plays similar characters.
Yeah.
He's just always kind of a good-looking guy who gets away with being a bit of a trickster and a player, and it kind of seems like that's also who he is in real life. So it doesn't even feel like acting at this point. At least like Tom Cruise is not saving the world. He's pretending.
Well,
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, I wish we had like a reveal like, well, bring him out, George Clooney, Tom Cruise. Just 3 screens come down. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
and they're just hella pissed.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, perfect. All right. Well, we'll get to our next clip. But all those actors, I mean, they've been in action movies and things like that. This next clip is an action movie. Look, we all know, if you've seen the show, that Turkey has the best, worst films on the planet. And so their reimagining of some of our superhero favorites have been fantastic. And this one is their version of Spider-Man. It's called 3 Dev Adam, which translates to English as 3 Giant Men. But I don't get it either. But this clip's not going to help either.
All right, here we go.
Her şey hazır şef.
Yemin ederim adresleri kimseye söylemedim. Bağışla şef, suçsuzum.
Suçsuzsun ha?
no mouth.
Getirin.
Are everybody wearing tap shoes?
Yeah, same girl.
Zavallı fareler, ikisi de bir haftadır aç. Şimdi onlara ziyafet çekeceğim. Bana ihanetin sonunu görün de ibret alın.
Whoa.
This is Spider-Man?
Yeah. Different than the Tobey Maguire ones, for sure.
Is that that's a guinea pig.
One a mouse and one a guinea pig? Oh, no.
Well, I see it hasn't been fed, so like put it down this
Right.
guy's face.
Eğlence bitti, herkes yukarı. Hello Ali. Dolarları paketleyin. Bu gece göndereceğiz.
Oh wait, sorry.
Saat tam 23'te oradan gelip alacaklar. Adamlara haber verildi. Saat kaç? 10.
I just wanted that last bit. That was, it was weird.
Oh.
Yeah,
I love how lackadaisical that guinea pig / mouse / rat was going down the tube.
He didn't
Like-
want to do it.
Yeah,
No.
he just was chilling, and then all of a sudden gouges out the eyes. Like, great work.
I also like that this is a torture device that this guy already like has. He's just like, oh, bring out the tubes, like.
That's like 10
And he
Pringles
also he
cans.
thought a week ago he was like, I better not feed these mice for a week in case one of my guys like betrays me.
But there's no way that he started with guinea pigs. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Sure.
that is not the top tier of torture animals. So like, how many iterations of this device did he get to till he like landed on these guinea pig tubes?
Started with
That's
like butterflies.
Right, actually, that makes the most sense. Like butterflies, hummingbirds, because they got a little sting to them.
Yeah.
You know, escalated from there.
I like that he doesn't have any like fancy communication devices. He's like, hello, the operator.
And I'm kind of blown away, and this has happened with like our other clips from like these Turkish movies that are influenced by American superheroes, where like in the American movie, the superhero does not kill anybody or like really torture anybody. Maybe Batman might rough somebody up, but like this is like, no, there's no problem with somebody dying. You're not saving them.
Jabberwocky's.
He called him boss.
Yeah.
It was like, wait, is Superman like the mobster boss?
Jabberwocky's here and says, listen, I'm a guinea pig owner. I can confirm Nibbles wants to eradicate the human race.
No.
I think I have
one eyeball at a time.
Yeah. I think I have a picture. I think I have a picture of Jabberwocky's guinea pig. Yep, there it is. It's right there.
Oh.
Jabberwocky drew him inside of a NASA space suit.
Cute.
That's adorable.
Okay, sorry. I don't know why that was so important to show everybody.
We gotta look at
I
that
was
guinea.
impressed by how quickly you procured that. You were just like, guinea pig.
I have
almost like you were waiting on that.
Right.
Brian's always waiting to show the guinea pig picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was really weird. Brian and I had our pre-show meeting. He's like, yeah, if you could get a clip that has some guinea pigs action or whatever. I was like, I'll see what I can do, but, you know. Now it makes sense. Weird.
True. That's true.
But speaking of pets, we'll go on to our next clip here.
Oh, segue.
Yeah. Look, we all know dog's a man's best friend, but like, where's the other animals? I feel like there's other animals that can be their best friend. And I think the movie Stanley here is going to show us that other animals can be a good pet as well.
Okay. Let's see. Here we go.
Come on, Bob, this way. There he is, Cram. Get him. You damn fool! You're so anxious to get that steak, you run us right into the quicksand! Do something, Quail!
I warned you. They didn't listen.
God, man, help us! Oh!
Stanley. Bite his hand.
What
do you want me to do? Do you want me to say I lied about your father? I lied! Please! Him! Oh, Choppy! Mr. Chop! Please!
Unlike the guinea pig, this snake has no, so he's going to hold this one.
Don't leave me!
Okay.
Oh, Stanley. Oh.
So the
Why was
snake
the snake necessary?
Yeah, the snake never does anything.
Just other than having a great name, right? Like Stanley the snake is ironic because he can't stand.
Hey, did you?
I did like the shot though of Stanley like slithering, like that was actually like legit like cinematography, like that was nice.
Yeah, definitely not quicksand that he was on. Yeah, but
no, not at all.
And the point of view sinking shot was good too, because then I was like, that's what it's like to be in quicksand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I know.
The last thing you ever see is a snake in front of your face.
What?
Go ahead.
Was Stanley? So Stanley was never going to help because I thought that maybe having him bite would be like. Was that going to be like a rope?
Oh.
Or no?
I don't think so.
Oh, you mean? Okay.
But I love that idea. I would have seen that, like just, and then just grab the Stanley.
Yeah, and then just out. You know.
Wait, so you thought that Stanley was like a lifeguard?
Well, they were already
in quicksand.
I didn't understand. Again, Stanley's rule seemed obsolete. They were already gonna die.
Oh, yeah.
So I thought maybe he was like a life-saving rope.
It's good positive thinking. I like that.
Yeah, it was nice. It was good.
No positive twist.
Yeah.
Did anyone else think that? Because
comments, I don't think I've seen much.
I'm not
feel
nearly
free to.
creative enough.
I like that he trained him only to bite hands. You know, like just bite his hand. That's it. Terrible.
Yeah, how is that worse than your face, which is this far in quicksand, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He'd have
Who
to,
cares about your hand at that point?
Yeah.
Right.
Also, were they hunting something in the beginning of the clip? Or were they just after the guy in the denim shirt who talks real nice to Stanley?
The before scene, they're actually going after the snake to try to kill it. But they're like some sort of mob, criminals or whatever, and the snake's been causing trouble. Mm-hmm.
Wait, they're going after the snake?
Yeah, specifically the snake. Yeah, not the guy, but yeah, that's owns the snake, but right to the source.
Oh, okay. So Stanley's just biting them out of revenge. So then he's totally crucial to the plot of the story, just at that moment. Yeah. Okay.
He got his name in the title of the movie. Yeah.
Jabberwocky says that Stanley has a hand fetish.
Always want what you don't have.
Right. Right.
And the guy in the denim shirt was also obsessed with his hands. He kept like touching his face, watching them the whole time.
Yeah, it was like.
Yeah, how you would never touch your face, just.
Yeah.
Somebody said for sure he was a serial killer.
Like, yeah. Stanley? Yeah.
Stanley.
Yeah, Stanley is a serial killer. That's funny.
Fantastic. We'll get to the next clip here. Right now, our healthcare workers are doing a great job, and I was able to find a clip that just shows how tough they can be in different scenarios. And here's a clip from the movie Intensive Care.
Intensive Care. Is that Lin-Manuel Miranda?
I thought it kind of looked like Marco.
You know, in the beginning, you were an added complication. Then you became a nuisance. Yeah, I thought you're kind of hot. But now you're just gonna die.
Ooh.
I'm actually impressed.
And the whole time.
I wanted to see that entire thing. That's good.
There's a lot.
What?
I was trying to find the best scene of that movie, but the premise of it, I think it was supposed to be a Lifetime movie or something like that, but it's this secret agent who wants out of the game, so she becomes a nurse and takes care of this like elderly woman who's like really rich, and then like the group of robbers are trying to get in the safe or whatever, but she's ready to fight.
All right. Okay.
That's intensive care.
Sure. Yeah.
Right.
Makes perfect sense. Perfect sense. Oh my
Did
God.
she first wrap it was his neck, right?
Mhm.
But then when they were being pulled, it was somehow behind him, or am I just totally off and it was on his neck the whole time?
He was being dragged by his neck, I think.
Yeah, that's just called poor special effects.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I thought maybe it was like, okay, he wrangled out of it and then she did him in at the end, but she did him in the beginning.
Right.
She
Yeah,
had a gun to his face. Like, she could have just been like, oh, that's it. And she's like, you know what? I want to fight you. It was weird.
No, I want to wrap my leg around your neck.
Yeah. I like take you down and I want to like wrestle you.
And
I've
choke
already
you.
planned this trap thing, so I know I have to wrap this cord around your neck.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing.
We know.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you to our essential workers.
Right. Yeah, it's a weird thing of like, the rope's tied around him, but then he's able to get like more slack as it's going to grab her.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so many questions. I've been emailing the director and no response yet.
Yeah. Well, but she was a nurse, not a firefighter, you know? Maybe she wasn't supposed to be really good with knots. Then that would be unbelievable. I'd be like, this isn't. But I don't know.
Everybody was.
I didn't know that was a firefighter skill.
To tie knots?
Yeah. I thought that was like a sailor skill.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I
Well,
pictured.
also, but still, I don't know. Yeah, firefighters and sailors got things in common.
Water, fire. Got it.
Just FYI, everybody was freaking me out, telling me that we got suspended from YouTube, and I was like, "What?" And so I had to like run over and go make sure that our account is still active, which it is.
Ooh.
So I think we're okay. Maybe.
Hey!
Okay.
Who would have thought the clip from Intensive Care was gonna be that's gonna be the one. Not the 100th Turkish Jay Leno clip showing that.
Man, if it's intensive care that gets us knocked off, I'm gonna be supremely upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're still on Facebook though. Facebook's
good.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
looks like YouTube is too. So I mean, I will send you the message that they sent us.
Okay, very good.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
Well, let's try and break things again with our fifth and final clip here.
Yeah, all right.
When you splice an animal with a human, the results can be terrifying. And I want to show you this trailer from the movie The Alligator People.
Alligator People. Got it. All right, here we go.
Inside this strange, forbidding plantation, on the edge of the death-laden bayous, there is a horror beyond belief. A scientist turns his cobalt rays on the revolting, scaly monarchs of the swamps to transform men into hideous, living gargoyles, whose faces must be forever hidden from human sight.
You didn't have to hit him. Quickest, simplest way, Doctor. But these are people. You don't handle them like animals.
Beverly Garland as the unwelcome visitor, haunted by the fear that the man she loves has become one of them.
What are you doing? I'm not leaving here, Mrs. Hawthorne, until I get the answers to the questions that brought me here. What have you done with my husband?
Lon Chaney as the hook-armed, hate-maddened Cajun.
I'll kill you, alligator man! Just like I'd kill any
I hope that's like his IMDb credit too.
Suspense that will clutch you like quicksand. Pulling you down into bottomless depths of suffocating horror.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's great.
So no one's safe from quicksand, right? Is that the takeaway from quicksand? Because not even alligators that like live in swamps.
Yeah. Also, I didn't know like quicksand was in North America.
There's got to be someplace.
Yeah, maybe some desert and some water.
I just thought I was safe here. Quicksand at least.
If we've learned anything tonight, Hillary, it's that none of us are safe.
It's true. It's true. Yeah. By the way, Matt said, "Is that also the dude from the first clip in the pharmacy?"
It's that. It's that strikes again.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so he needed the medication because there's a lot of things happening in his body.
Yeah, he was trying to reverse his alligator face.
Yeah.
And that's why he was wearing the mask, because he was self-conscious.
Oh.
Makes perfect sense. I did have a moment when I was watching that clip when they described the hook man, the hook-armed man, and I was like, what exactly is a hook-armed man? And then literally he just showed a hook, and I was like, oh, it's like a hook arm thing. And I don't know why, but that, like, I lost it. I just, at that point, and then it just kept getting more ridiculous to me. I couldn't stop.
It didn't even look like it was an arm. It looked like he was just holding like a hook.
Yeah. It was really bad.
I think it's him trying to start the rumor, like it's him trying to label himself as something. Like he's like, I want to be the hook arm man. And everyone's like, come on, Bucky. Like, nobody believes you have a hook arm. He's like, no, I do. So.
And he probably created the alligator man just to be like plausible that he has a hook arm. Right. Because nobody was buying it. He's like, no, there's like alligator people. Call me hook arm.
I know what you did last summer, bad flick show. That's what Matt said. That's funny.
We've done a couple of these like oldish trailers, and I really enjoy just like, I don't know how I'm supposed to react to this, and it's just like, you're gonna be terrified. Oh, okay, that's what we're supposed to be feeling right now. Okay, like,
it's true.
Just very spells it out for you.
Yep.
Did you watch it? How does it end? Does the woman get her husband back? I'm on the edge of my seat.
I didn't watch this one. This one, I just went to the trailer. That's all I needed.
Fair.
I think Alex sits at home and invents the plots to the movies where he only watches the trailers. Mm-hmm. That's how he goes to sleep at night. That's how he calms his mind. He's like, and then the alligator man lived happily ever after.
It's great. And
oh man.
Perfect.
She just screamed and he fell. Like that was not even threatening. No. That's the other part. She just screamed and he was like, "Oh!"
Into the hole.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like, that's not scary.
Jenna confirmed that he does think about movies as he goes to sleep at night. So thank you very much. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Do you want to see a special clip we like to play every week, or should we not play it this week? Do you think it's getting played out?
I think we can. We have time. We have time. Absolutely.
You sure?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Have you guys ever experienced the Turkish Jay Leno clip? Hillary has? Okay, all right. Well,
I have not.
It's about to happen on your episode. Here we go. Turkish Jay Leno.
Yakışıklı erkeklerle geliyor.
Oh, where are we?
They know our reaction.
So many punches.
İlk önce siz vurdunuz. Prensibimdir. Bana vurmayana vurmam. Şimdi size bir iyilik yapacağım. Hadi şöyle durun bakayım, şimdi katır tekmesini yiyeceksiniz.
So great. So great.
Wow, that's some strong breath.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That's how my mouth smells with a mask on it all the time.
Wow.
I feel like I always like focus on the weirdest parts, but when he was talking at the very beginning, before he started like going crazy with all the kicks, I was like, oh, his voice is so smooth. I feel like he's selling me coffee. Nobody else felt that? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, smooth coffee voice.
Yeah. He's like, oh, hello.
Yeah, keep going, Brian. Keep going. And then what happens?
It was very smooth. It was very. As soon as you mentioned that, I was like, I did want coffee. As soon as he started talking. Weird.
Interesting. Yeah. I gotta get more of his clips. Like he's got a ton of movies, and I gotta. I don't know. I'll make it a thing. I gotta.
Oh, he's got a ton of. Did you just say he has a ton of movies?
Yes. Yeah. I think we showed one earlier when we first started doing it, but he did like a. It was like a Turkish Star Wars type movie, and didn't really make any sense if you've seen Star Wars. So. Boy.
I think you know how they have TikTok videos where you have to memorize all the we should memorize every single one of his like arm movements during the thing and then do that as like a TikTok video.
That'd be golden. Yes.
The choreography was incredible, actually.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was like if a Rock'em Sock'em robot added legs.
Are you getting darker and darker in your room?
Yeah, my ring light's dying. It's I tried to pull a cord up to it earlier and it didn't work.
I thought as soon as you heard the the coffee voice from Turkish Jay Leno, you're like, ooh, let me turn the lights down. Oh yeah, Turkish Jay Leno.
I feel like now that everyone knows my problem, if I do this, it's more acceptable. There we go. Where's the... Perfect. There we go. I'm just sitting in my bedroom in the dark because Braden told me I couldn't be in the kitchen this time.
Oh.
It's fine.
So sad.
It's a small apartment, so I
It's much more cheery now. I will say the light makes a big difference.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does it look less like a ransom video? That's good.
Matt Walker said that your light is powered by bad movie clips.
Yeah, that last, the Turkish Jay Leno brought it back to life. It had nothing to do with me reaching for this extension cord behind my bed that's laying on my shoulder.
Oh man.
Such a fun show.
I'm a professional.
Kevin Cooley said, Braden, you monster.
I'll tell you what. It's because, here's the gross part. It's because he wanted to work out in the living room.
Oh, gross.
Barf.
Why don't you take your camera in there really quick and let's go check in on him working out.
See what's going on, see how the squats are going.
He would kill me.
Yeah, he's like.
Mostly, actually, you know what? I'm going to do this. This is broadcasting to people, and I'm going to tell you guys what he's been doing. Ooh. He's been doing the popular YouTube series Blogilates, which is typically a Pilates video series for like millennial girls. So, Google it.
Does it work?
Whatever works. Whatever gets you motivated.
I'm not complaining about the results, so.
Oh, man, this is great. We're learning so much.
We are, yeah.
You have to do a new show where we just talk to people about their spouses and significant others that are in other rooms and can't hear what you're saying.
I think that's quarantine couples, Brian.
Oh, okay. You're right. Oh,
so
yeah.
Great. Well, I feel like we've already talked about what we've learned, but let me. I don't. If there's any more you wanted to add to that, we always end the show with what you learned, what you're going to take on this experience of being on the Bad Flick Show. So just one or two things. There, Betsaida, what did you learn?
What? So much. It's kind of hard to distill it down.
Sure.
Just one little takeawayable nugget.
Yeah.
But I think if I had to, it's that animals are not to be trusted.
It's true. Yeah.
Very accurate. Allie, what about you?
That's really funny you said that, because I was going to say that snakes could be loyal partners. So we have different takes on that movie. And that aliens need medicine too. I think that's an important takeaway. Essential workers, we need them in the universe, not just here on Earth.
It's true.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
Universal healthcare, or more than galaxy.
Yeah.
There we go.
Healthcare. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. Hillary, what about you? What did you learn?
I was so sorry. Well, first of all, I learned my ring light will not last a full show. So that's good to know. $10 not spent well. And I also learned that monster heads weigh 80 pounds. And that's why they walk like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. That's true.
Facts.
Holding this.
Perfect. Perfect. Well, yeah, I'm glad you guys got something out of this here. And Betsaida, Allie, Hillary, thank you for doing the show. We'll catch you again next week. We'll pass it back to Brian here.
All right, well, yeah, thanks again for doing the show. And everybody at home, thanks for all the great comments and everything. That was fantastic. Thanks for watching the whole time. And don't forget, take a little break. What's the workout video called again?
Vlogalates.
Vlogalates.
Yeah.
Go look
It's
at
on
your
YouTube.
Yeah, go look at your Vlogalates on YouTube, and then come back at 7:30 because we have the Movie Lib show.
Yeah.
Those don't have anything to do with each other, but we'll see you back here in about 45 minutes. Hopefully. All right, that's it. All right.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.